Career Coach is sponsored by UKG. HR, pay, time, culture.
All right, aside from fair pay, the #1 issue that drives a great workplace is trust, and that's according to the 12 million employees who took part in the Great Place to Work Institute's annual survey. So simply put, when companies build trust, it leads to innovation, engagement, and of course, better performance.
Yeah, that makes total sense. And one way to do that is for employees and managers to be a bit more vulnerable with one another. And here with a little career coaching on how to do this is Pat Waters, the Chief People Officer of our sponsor, UKG. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
How are you? So vulnerability is important. We know in all relationships, but for some reason, workplaces, it can be tricky, right?
Yeah.
Because there's also professionalism.
Yeah.
How do you balance the two?
Well, it's funny because people say, I want to trust.
Yeah.
But you have to have vulnerability before you build trust. And vulnerability just means I'm more human with you, right? I tell you what I know, what I don't know, my context, and I try to be authentically me. And we take it in steps, and with consistency, trust happens.
Yeah,
And
because I do think that some people are vulnerable, and then there are people who do exploit that. They're like, oh, she didn't understand.
Yeah.
She came to me and said X, Y, and Z. And you were just being yourself.
Yeah.
You just said, look, I actually didn't get that. So some people worry it'll make them appear weak in a very competitive environment.
Actually, vulnerability makes you strong.
Yep.
What I find is that when I'm vulnerable, when I show I don't know something, or when I'm nervous, I have more people helping me and supporting me and running in front of me and behind me and beside me, giving me coaching, counseling. I think it's a gift. And so it's not a weakness. I want people to be themselves, and I think it's a strength for the organization if more people were doing that.
Okay, let's get to some scenarios. These are some questions people have at home. So the first one is, how do employees shake that feeling, and we've all had it, of imposter syndrome?
And we should underscore by saying some of the most successful people that we know who've sat right where you're sitting have had that and still have it to this day, and they are wildly successful.
I think everyone who's successful has an imposter syndrome element to them. It's on my shoulder. You think about how you show up in the room like, I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be here.
Right.
And when that happens to me, or when I see it happening to someone, I'm like, just literally, figuratively shake it off your shoulder. Embrace your growth mindset. I just haven't learned this yet. I have the capacity to learn. I've been in tougher things. I've solved bigger problems and have an amazing group around me. And then you come in with confidence.
Okay.
So I guess I haven't learned that yet.
Yeah, I like
Yet.
that.
Yet.
The yet is the key
All right,
word.
here's another one. Sometimes we feel overwhelmed. And is it okay to ask for a mental health day and call it what it is?
Yes.
You know, say, I need a mental health day.
Yes. Everyone needs a break. It's okay not to be okay, and just say, look, I've been hard charging. I need that Monday off or that Friday off. And most people would be super supportive of that mental health day.
But some people, if you say, look, I've been really charging hard, they may say, welcome to the club.
So have we. Yeah.
And it would probably depend on what they think of you and how hard you really do work.
True.
I also feel like saying things that are specific. For example, we have a colleague who was going through something tricky yesterday, and she told me that.
Yeah.
She said, I just want to tell you, I may feel a little off. It's because this has happened. And then I said, don't come to the rest of the meetings. Take your day, as opposed to just saying, I need a mental health day.
Yeah, telling the truth.
Telling context is so important. I have a daughter with special needs, and when I was becoming a manager, her IEP, it's an annual education plan, is emotional for me. They tell you all the struggles your child is having. And I wasn't my best self. And my team and my coworkers thought it was them, not. And I'm like, it's me, and I had to express what was going on.
Yeah, that leads to understanding. I think more specific than just.
All right, and here's one more. Is it okay to cry or get emotional at work?
With context, yes. I think a leader that comes to mind of mine cried one time when he was explaining why he couldn't join us in a certain meeting. His dad had died, and he gave context how important his dad was to him. And for his values, his personal scorecard, it was more important for him to be with his family. And he got emotional. And I'm like, you are such a great human. Whatever you need, I will do.
Right.
So if you're emotional at the right time with context, I think it makes
it also creates a culture where those priorities are important, you know, family and
role model.
Yeah, and I think you're right about when it's appropriate, because I think there are times, and we should weigh in on
cry
this, 'cause
every
we
day.
cry all the
Yeah.
time, so
Yeah.
it's real weird. But I do think that there are there are some people who get emotional often.
Yeah.
So and that
Like us.
Yes, you're right, and they should not work here. Like us.
And how can we repair relationships? If you say trust is
Yes.
one of the most important North Stars, what if that trust has been broken?
Yeah.
How do you recommend we repair?
I step back 10,000 feet and go, was it a mistake or is there a trend?
Yeah.
Right? You have to appreciate one another, be vulnerable, be honest. And if I mess up, please tell me.
Yeah.
And if it's a mistake, I'll own it. Accountability, and then we'll build that bridge
Right.
again. If it's a pattern, you won't rebuild that trust. You
Yeah.
got to make a different decision.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what we have, by the way, is trust.
Yeah.
Like, I know she'll catch me. And that's
Totally
what you
looks
need.
like
Once
it.
you have that, you can be free.
So true.
And you can be your best.
And that's why we
self.
cry often.
Often.
And laugh too.
That too.